for this.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Jaguars narrowly coming out on top by 5. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the 49ers win their 4th game of the year. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Norton is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 3 years, $1.9 million.
The Browns won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC North. Dunn had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Number 83 pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Vikings beat the Saints. Redskins, Cowboys. Number 3 is calling the signals at the 28-yard line. Will they go safe? Pocket formed beautifully. Lob. Nice in stride touchdown. The Redskins go on to win this by the final score of 24-10. On the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field in Green Bay, we had the Packers lose by 11. Over in Oakland, we had the Raiders get edged out by 2 points. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Howell won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. And you can tell from the expression on his face it was a bad one. A ruptured Achilles, and he'll be out for the rest of the season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Sutton won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. A broken shoulder will keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Harris will be on the sidelines for a while, and that is not good news for his club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
The Broncos defense came away with 5 turnovers in their victory at Nashville. The Colts lost on the road, but will get to head home and meet the Chiefs. Bills, Chiefs. Bates is always a double threat in the red zone at the 5-yard line. There's a snap, and in the slot, the back quickly in the end zone for 6. The Bills win this one by the final score of 28-27. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Buccaneers win their 10th game of the season. The Dolphins lost this one, but will stay at number 2 in the AFC East. Holt had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Marsh ate up over 100 yards on the ground and helped his Steelers beat the Ravens. And in our final game, we had the Cardinals come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. With the playoffs a little more than a month away, things are starting to get real interesting when it comes to seeding and the races for the division crowns. Let's start things off by taking a look at the AFC. And now checking things out over in the NFC playoff race. So there you have it. Still plenty of intrigue left in this NFL season as the homestretch madness is only just beginning. And that'll do it from here. Chris, let's send it back over to you.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.